Hello and welcome back to Daily News Analysis by APSC. Today is 15th of June 2023. Let's begin with the first one. The first news is from Gabon, that is in Africa. So Dharmendra Pradhan, who is our Union Minister of Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, he is in Gabon and he has flagged off Gabon's first Agri-SEZ project. Now the project will be implemented by AOM Group with Centurion University as the technical and knowledge partner. Now under this project, 30 farmers and 20 BSc, MSc, Agri and BTech, MTech engineering students from Gajapati district, that is one of the aspirational district of Orissa, will be traveling together as agri-technical and technical consultants for the agricultural SEZ. SEZ is nothing but special economic zone. Okay, special economic zone. Now, from Gajapati to Gabon, from cheetahs to climate change, India and Gabon, or India and Africa, has been in a very good relationship for a long time. Now, we know cheetahs also from Africa have come to India. Now, same here, Indians are helping the Gabon country, the nation of Gabon, in setting up their first Agri-SEZ. If we have to look at the map of Africa, Gabon is on the western coast of Africa, diagonally to the Horn of Africa, in the western coast of Africa, facing the Atlantic Ocean. Now, Gabon is here, the green zone is Gabon. So India and Gabon relations have always enjoyed warm and friendly relations dating back to pre-independence era of Gabon, and Gabon has supported India's candidature at various international forums. The first ministerial level of meeting was in 2007, when Minister for Mining, Oil, Energy and Hydraulic Resources, Mr. Richard Augustine, visited India. And if we have to talk about the trade and commercial relations, Gabon has large oil reserves, minerals, as well as other natural resources. It is the world's second largest producer of manganese. Now, India's commodity giant 3F Oil Palm Agrotech have made a lot of investment. There was investment of $200 million in the year of March 2016. The principal items of exports from India to Gabon are meat products, pharmaceuticals, cotton, iron and steel. And imports from Gabon consist of wood, articles of wood, ores, slag and ash. So India is investing heavily in the agricultural sector of Gabon. This is from the Hindu newspaper. Center is looking to design Human Development Index for 28 lakh particularly vulnerable tribal groups, that is the PVTGs, which we have already discussed in the previous DNCs when the President of India met the members of PVTGs. Now, this is confirmed by the Union government that they're looking to design a survey that will help the Human Development Index specifically for the 28 lakh people from these tribal groups, who are living in 22,000 villages across the country. Now, they have, among the tribal groups, particularly vulnerable tribal groups, why are they named in such a way is because they are facing a lot of difficulties. Plus, they are not like the other scheduled tribes who are progressing in life. There are various reasons to it. One of them is economic, definitely, but there are other reasons to it because of genetic disorders, plus because of climate change and everything. They are mostly at risk of extinction. Now, they are endangered group of people, and it has been found that among these tribal groups, sickle cell disease is very highly prevalent. Now, what is sickle cell disease? Sickle cell disease happens when the RBC, or red blood corpuscles when the RBC takes a form of sickle. Sickle is like that instrument used for cutting grasses or paddy, right? So when the RBCs become sickle shaped, it inhibits the oxygen to come in. The hemoglobin cannot take the oxygen, and therefore these people suffer from anemia, which is very high risk anemia. It causes a lot of pain in the body. Okay, so sickle cell disease is prevalent among this group of people, and so the Union government is planning to design a human development index that will help them foster well. Plus, they have sanctioned more Eclavia model residential schools for their education as well. And in the last slide, we have 3 news. The first is that US trade body have sanctioned or have been in talks for $500 billion bilateral trade with India. Now, this is a trade advocacy group that represents US businesses, and they have urged Indian Prime Minister and also President Joe Biden to work towards achieving the bilateral trade of USD $500 billion per annum. Now, the two countries have achieved bilateral trade of USD $190 billion last year, and this group, advocacy group for trade, they are trying for $500 billion within these few years. On the other side, we have state higher education admission portal has been launched. This is being stated by our education minister, state education minister, Mr. Ranoj Pegu, and this portal is being facilitated by Samart eGov, that is a project initiative of the Union Ministry of Education. This portal is to streamline the admission processes of all the state universities and government-aided colleges across Assam. Now, it is in line with National Education Policy 2020. The right below this news is Suranjana Dutta. She is the first lady from the Northeast to become the CGM of SBI. CGM is Chief General Manager of SBI, the whole of the country. So she is the first lady officer from the Northeast to be promoted as CGM of State Bank of India. She began her career as probationary officer in 1991. Then in 1994, she was assigned to the Tokyo office of SBI, which was the global financial office. Then after that, she had held key assignments in Orissa, then West Bengal, Mumbai, etc. And currently she was serving as the general manager of the Northeast Circle, and finally she has become the CGM of SBI. And final news on the left hand side is from the state of Arunachal. That is, the CM, Mr. Khandu, has launched Arunpol app, that is a mobile app for Arunachal Police Force, and this app will be for the public to get information and also to complain to police by sitting at their homes. So this Arunpol app is a mobile app for the Arunachal Police, and with this app people can make complaints through the app. So with this we come to the end of the news analysis. Do join our Telegram channel for all the updates on various courses and the materials that we are providing. Plus we have our crash course going on our YouTube channel that is for free for aspirants who like to begin their studies for the competitive exams. We have various subjects in the crash course. Do check out the playlist. And finally, we have our study circle from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day. That is for serious candidates who would like to have that one-on-one interaction with our faculty plus mentors, and also develop their personality for their interview prep. So with this, we'd like to thank you for joining this session. We'll see you soon.